He was personal chef to Queen Elizabeth II, Diana, Princess of Wales, and Princes William and Harry for 15 years. He's cooked for 5 U.S. presidents. Here to show us the do's and don'ts on tea etiquette, please welcome Royal Chef Darren McGrady. Good to see you.
Nice to see you too.
This is absolutely stunning, and this is something we can enjoy here in Toronto at Fairmont Hotels for the next couple of months.
Absolutely, yes it is. And not only that, but these are authentic recipes, the original recipes from Buckingham Palace. So you will be, if you have tea at the Fairmont, you'll be having the actual recipe that the Queen has for her tea. Prince William's favourite chocolate biscuit cake.
Which is this one?
Which is this one here, yes. William chose this one as his groom's cake for the royal wedding, but it's also his grandmother's favourite. And the Queen gets this chocolate cake sent up to her for tea when she's on her own. She'll take a tiny slice from it, and then it goes down to the kitchen, and then back up again the next day and the next day, and she takes a picture, a visual picture, to see how much has gone. And she once said, "Who's been eating my chocolate biscuit cake?"
Oh, she could tell someone took a sliver.
Loves it. Anyone can take the other cakes, and that's fine, but a chocolate biscuit cake is her favourite.
And this is actually what it looks like on the inside.
Yeah,
this
so
is
this
the
is what
3
it's like
tiers.
on the inside. So those little biscuits in there in the centre.
And it's the dark chocolate.
The darker the chocolate, the better. Yes.
So this is an example of what will be served, and it is what the royals actually eat.
Yes, it is. So this is what the tea looks like at the Fairmont, and you've got things like the little jam pennies, the little jam sandwiches that the Queen and Princess Margaret used to eat in the nursery when they were little girls. Pennies because it's the size of the Old English penny. And then sort of the little raspberry tartlets. The Queen used to pick raspberries with her sister out Balmoral. This full tea is all going to be out at the Fairmont. The potted shrimp that they'd have at Balmoral Castle. And of course the Queen's chocolate cake. The chocolate cake is a family recipe that dates back to Queen Victoria. They've been having the same chocolate birthday cake every birthday for the past 90 years.
And
Isn't that
you're
incredible?
willing to share, and they're willing to share the recipe for us to
Sharing
enjoy.
the recipe, absolutely, and this is all at the Fairmont. And the scones, everyone has scones, and clotted cream scones, it's quintessentially British. Scottish shortbread, caramel banana cake, which I made for William and Harry as little boys growing up.
I have to ask, what were their favorites? What was Princess Diana's favorite go-to dish from you?
Princess Diana loved, she was eating healthy when I joined her. She talked about the bulimia, she got her life back on track, she was eating healthy, and she said, stuffed bell peppers, I love stuffed bell peppers, vegetables and rice and things in there.
And the boys?
William and Harry, they were royal princes, but they still had children's palates. So the loaded potato skins, yes, they had fish fingers and things like that too. So any of the sort of comfort foods, cottage pie, banana flan. Princess Diana loved bread and butter pudding as sort of a luxury, as a treat.
And we know, of course, they're visiting Vancouver right now, Kate and William. And you
Yes.
said Kate likes to cook.
Kate likes to cook, yes. Kate cooks at home. They don't have a chef. And I think they both like to sort of dabble a little bit in the kitchen. They like that normal life.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Name drop. The 5 presidents you prepared meals for are?
President Reagan, Clinton, Ford, and both Presidents Bush.
And your favorite?
Whatever your politics, President Bush 43. I did a banquet for him. All the food was out on the table. He came into the kitchen and, came into the dining room to get dessert. He saw me and he said, "Hey, big fella, come over here." So I walked across and he said, "This is better food than we've had at the White House." And I said, "Well, thank you, Mr. President. I practiced on 4 other presidents to get it right for you." And he laughed and said, "Can we get a picture together?"
Now, when it comes to etiquette with the tea, I understand this is was Princess Diana's favorite.
This one was, yeah. So we're doing 4 teas at the Fairmont. We have the Darjeeling, the Earl Grey, which everyone's tried, but I'm encouraging everyone to try this one. Try this one, Lapsang Souchong. That sounds good on its own.
It smells like smoked hickory.
Doesn't it? So you imagine taking your tea and pouring it through the barbecue gas grill and then catching it at the bottom. That's that smoky flavour. I mean, we don't do that, but that's what it is. And then also the roast pouchon. I get goosebumps when I smell this one. This was Princess Diana's favourite. Let me pour you some roast pouchon.
Oh, sorry, it smells like rose petals. Okay, so the proper way, oh, it's already in there. So this was Princess Diana's favorite?
This was a favourite. This was calming and soothing.
Now, I understand you're supposed to do this, but never hit the sides. Don't make clanky noises.
No clanking when you're doing the sides. Okay. Absolutely not.
Okay, so, and then do not stick your pinky up. That is a myth.
Oh, no,
Keep
we
it
don't
tucked.
do pinkies. And also, look, when we're stirring, we stir. Okay. And then if we put the teaspoon on the side, you see that little drop?
Yeah?
falls back into the tea.
Oh, yeah.
Stir.
How nice is that?
The little drop goes back into the tea, and then we don't leave a stain on the saucer.
And then with your napkin, how do you feel about this? If we just do one of these, like, you know how you just don't want to make a mess. Is this okay? Is this proper?
Not really. Not for afternoon tea.
Okay, so we're
no.
not gonna do that.
We'll
We're
just
maybe on our
take
laps?
this and we'll just do on our laps and just have a real relaxing
A
afternoon
fantastic
tea.
afternoon, and perhaps
Yes.
we'll get chairs. In celebration of the Duke and Duchess of Cambridge's visit, everybody, make sure you check out Fairmont Hotels and Resorts launching a Royal Champagne afternoon tea series for the months of October and November. For more information, breakfasttelevision.ca. That's a fancy twist.
Absolutely. We're serving champagne from Veuve Cliquot as well. And Veuve Cliquot actually supply the champagne at Buckingham Palace. I used to make champagne sorbet for the Queen with Veuve Cliquot.
Oh, so
at the
she's
palace.
got a little, she likes a little
She
bubbly
likes
from
a
now
little
to time to
tipple.
time.
Yes, she does. Yes.
And the only time we're allowed to hold the saucer is when standing.
Yes, when we're standing, yes.
May I clink your... is it okay to clink?
I'm not sure if we clink these.
Is this against the rules?
There, yes.
Cheers. Thank
Cheers.
you, Chef. Right now for the Cav. Thank you. I feel much better already.
Oh, relaxing.
That's beautiful.
Oh, indubitably.